highlights of Bacchus 96. Now, let's hit the streets and catch all the action with the Channel 6 News crew.
Good evening and welcome to Bacchus 28. I'm Susan Rose Jr.
And I'm Norman Robinson, and this is our special coverage of one of the most spectacular parades during the weekend prior to Fat Tuesday. And, of course, Bacchus, this is their 28th reign. Reigning as King Bacchus this year is the youngest teenager in America, Mr. Dick Clark. There are 27 floats, 27 bands, and 12 marching units.
And what a beautiful night for this. The fans are ready, and so are we. And there we see the Warren Easton Marching High School Band.
So sit back and enjoy the parade. We have our first float of the night carrying you-know-who, Bacchus 28. You know, Bacchus, Susan, is the god of wine, but in this case, it's the god of television. To head up the festivities for 1996, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, presenting the reigning king of Bacchus, the forever youthful Mr. Dick Clark.
And doesn't he look like he's having fun on that beautiful, magnificent Monarch's float? Let's salute Bacchus 96, Dick Clark.
Hi, Dick.
Now we have the Bacchus riding lieutenants in their beautiful outfits, so colorful, nice plumage.
Wow, they look like Roman centurions.
And the crowd loves them.
And this is a Jesuit high school from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Bacchus smiling on this spectacular float and surrounded, Norman, by some familiar New Orleans characters.
Yeah, this spectacular float carries the distinguished officers of the mighty crew of Bacchus. Surrounding them are the bas-relief depictions of the great city of New Orleans.
You see Pete Fountain there, Norman?
Yeah. And who's the guy on the other side of him? I'm not sure. Some fantastic. The chef, he's wearing a Brennan's apron. Must be Mike Roussel. And, of course, this is the first title float. The title of this year's parade, or the theme of this year's parade, is Games People Play, and this is the title float. However you pass the time, the games you play say a lot about you.
And this is the big, wonderful game of Mardi Gras that we're playing here tonight.
The games people play. And we appreciate these games especially because they're throwing lots of booty, B-O-O-T-Y.
The St. Paul's High School Band from Covington.
The Marching Lions. Gutter Bowl here, just a grand float depicting a favorite American pastime.
Al Bundy, eat your heart out. Every bowler, every rider is a star here at the Star Lane.
And they're bowling us over with their throws.
And now we have the Covington High School Marching Band.
And let me correct myself. These are the Lions. The St. Paul's Band is the Wolves. You know you're getting old when you can't tell the difference between a wolf and a lion.
They're both terrific.
They are. They're both fantastic. This is Float 5, depicting dating games. We've all played them at one time or another in our lives, those dating games. But I tell you what, you'd be in trouble if all you showed up with on a date was a pair of beads and a coat.
Look at this giant Bacchus-Cola, loved in bloom for the youthful crowd here on this float depicting romance. Now these guys are good. This is the Tulane University Naval ROTC Unit Band.
They're really letting their hair down tonight, Susan. What little there is left of it. Rack 'em up. Bacchus chalks up his cue. This float, number 6, featuring billiards and pools, the games people like to play.
And look, Norman, in their bright black and gold, this is the Xavier Prep Band.
An all-girls school representing the New Orleans Archdiocese.
Float representing the game I remember from my childhood. This is the game of clue.
Right. Who done it? Who knows? Find the right clue and solve the mystery. I don't know about you, but we're having a great time. The throws have been magnificent. This is one of the new throws this year. This Bacchus drinking a cup of wine, and of course the Bacchus doll, which we have yet to catch, but we promise to catch.
We will.
One. We're just getting started. We've got lots more to cover.
So don't go away. We'll be. And welcome back to Bacchus 28. The theme this year is the games people play, and this is for the intellectual crowd, Norman.
Yes, Susan. Chess and checkers, if you will, representing more intellectual game pursuits. You're watching the high-stepping Marion Abramson High School Marching Band from New Orleans East.
Love those horns.
Now, Susan, this is a real whale of a float. The Baka Wapa, and it's in its 6th anniversary, and it's still a favorite. Looks like it's kind of eating its way down the street.
Oh, it's every fisherman's fantasy, the ultimate big one that got away. Look at those eyes opening and closing and its big fins and the teeth inside.
You know, when they say this is one of the most spectacular parades, they aren't kidding. Not only in terms of the color, the costumes, and the design of the floats, but the size of these floats. I mean, this thing is huge.
And the crowd loves it. School right here in New Orleans.
And those are the Cougars all the way from Algiers playing Mardi Gras Mambo.
Something for your sweet tooth, the Candyland float.
Oh, yeah, we're back to our themes now. The ever-popular children's game of Candyland, with representations of the favorite of all children.
Makes my cavities ache just looking at it.
I'm telling you. And you can see that float number 10 depicts athletic games. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, hot dogs, and, of course, peanuts.
And the award tonight is the bees, and the cheer is, throw me something, mister.
There you go.
And continuing with our theme here, we have the Olympic Games on this float. See the ice skater up front, isn't she beautiful?
Oh, yeah, and her little pink tutu and a white ice skate. You don't have to go to Atlanta to see the Olympics. You can see them right here. The Bacchus Parade in New Orleans. Another New Orleans high school favorite, John McDonough High School Marching Trojans. Yeah, you're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from a fantastic time. And lots of throws. This is the L.W. Higgins High School Marching Band playing the horse. We've seen a lot of those tonight, haven't we?
Here comes one of the most beloved Bacchus floats of all time, Bacchusaurus.
All right, Bacchusaurus goes big game hunting. I understand this float's going to star in Jurassic Park, too.
Yeah, eat your heart out, Steven Spielberg. We love this one. We're keeping it.
Susan, this is a perennial favorite, King Kong, and he is awesome.
Everybody's trying to get bees inside Kong's mouth, and some of them make it in. This is one of those floats where people throw bees at King Kong.
And they wait all night to do that.
And not to be outdone, here comes Queen Kong. Isn't she lovely?
I'm telling you, boy, she's putting that face on, but it says, I'm certain she's keeping the king and the baby in line tonight.
Speaking of baby Kong, here comes the little one, all about 18 feet of him right now.
He's adorable. You know, when they go to the podiatrist, or the pediatrics office, and the podiatrist, too, I wouldn't wonder, or any doctor for that matter, they're always first in line. I wonder why.
Here we have the Phillips Junior High School Band.
Boy, they sound great. And who hasn't played this game? Float 15, depicting cowboys, Indians, cops, and robbers.
Oh, I love this float. And as we watch this one go by, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Stay tuned. And welcome back to our special coverage of Bacchus 96 here at Channel 6 WDSU. And this is float number 16 featuring carnival games. A different kind of carnival, though. A kind like we used to have at Pontchartrain Beach before it closed in 1984. A beach with Ferris wheels, the unforgettable Zephyr, and all other kinds of games.
And another great marching band. This one, West St. John High School from Edgar. With a game that everybody's played, but instead of St. Charles Place, Norman, we're on St. Charles Avenue.
Absolutely, and we don't have to go directly to jail because we're at a parade where almost anything goes. In the words of Muhammad Ali, the most popular board game of all time.
Monopoly.
These little guys with horns almost as big as they are represent the Carter G. Woodson Junior High School Marching Band from New Orleans.
And here's a new spin this year. This is the Tops and Yo-Yos float.
Yeah, look at the little boy on the front of the float with this yo-yo. My wife gave me a yo-yo last Christmas. I'm still trying to learn how to do that thing.
You're young at heart, Norman.
Yeah. You're listening to the sounds of the Frederick A. Douglass High School Marching Band.
The Bobcats. One of the famous floats here from Bacchus with 100 menacing feet of swamp terror, and look at those teeth.
Boy, kind of eating its way through the Mardi Gras crowd. This is another fantastic float that's always a favorite. And look, it's got a mouth full of treasure there.
It's the Bacca Gator. Watch your step, because he likes to eat parade goers.
He's eating a lot of throws right now. You're looking at float number 19, video games. You can tell there's Mario in the front, Super Mario, Pac with a Pac-Man behind him, about to gobble him up.
And we're about to get fiend as this one goes by. The theme, the games people play. Here's a group of sharp boys and girls, the Live Oak Middle School Band.
And isn't that just one of the biggest babies you've ever seen? Imagine trying to feed that baby. You'd go broke.
Or diaper him.
I'm telling you. I don't know which one I would dread first. Trying to feed it or put a diaper on him. This is baby games. Float worthy. we're almost there. We're down to 20 floats, 7 more to go. And I don't know about you, but my quaff's kind of in bad shape. They've been very generous with those throws.
But we're having a great time out here, and we hope you are too. Don't go away. And welcome back to the 28th Annual Bacchus Parade, rolling right down St. Charles Avenue and into your living room.
There you go, and this one is called Birthday Games. Little girl is trying to pin the tail on the donkey. She's way off. You can see he's on her left side. From New Orleans East, Livingston Middle School Marching Band.
In their red, white, and blue. Games with the traditional old maid out in front.
Boy, she looks very serious, doesn't she?
But you know, with card games down here, that's everything from baccarat to bourrée.
There you go. Don't try cheating on her, buddy. The kids wearing these very colorful uniforms, the black, gold, and white, are from East St. John High, Reserve, Louisiana.
Another float displaying the theme this year of the games people play. This is the bingo and lotto float.
Yeah, and Granny's smiling up front because she's just hit the right numbers.
Oh, wouldn't we all like to hit the right numbers? Great band, the Samuel Green Middle School Band, right here in New Orleans.
Boy, they look sharp, huh? The smiling lady on the front of this float wants to make your fortune. She represents Float 24, Wheel of Fortune, America's favorite television game show.
And that is Vanna White. And another high-stepping band tonight from L.B. Landry High School.
The Marching Buccaneers from Algiers. You might say this knight in shining armor is guarding the rear of the parade. Games of the Court, our final float of this year's parade, depicts games of yore, games in olden days of knights, kings, queens, and ladies in waiting.
Chivalry lives in the 28th Bacchus.
Well, that does it for Bacchus 96. We've collected our bounty for the night, Susan.
Did pretty well.
It's been a great parade. Of course, it's not over yet, at least for Mardi Gras.
No, 2 days of Carnival left, and if you can't make it out to Canal Street on Fat Tuesday, we'll be there bringing you live coverage. I hear the honking of the police and the street sweepers. It must be time to go.
Yeah, so we say so long for now, but see you again on Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday.
Happy Mardi Gras.
I'm just a low-rent cop, remember?
I'm sorry about that. I was mad. You like being a cop, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. At times, I feel like you actually make a difference.
I like you. Even though you're a cop, I like you just fine.
Oh, boy. And I like you too, Tiffany. And you were doing one great job for us. It's chilly in here. You cold? I'm cold. Turn the heat up a little bit. What are you doing?
Cabin fever. I need to be alone.
You can't do that, Tiffany.
Just
Tiffany, it is dangerous out there. Okay? Tiffany.
Just stop calling me that. My name is Jane, all right? Plain Jane. Bobby loves Tiffany, so he made me change my name. Oh, damn him to hell. What have I gotten myself into here? I can't live like this. I can't.
Oh, boy.
so sure. Great. Flash.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Something brand new from KFC. The taste to make you jump.
Introducing new KFC spicy chicken bites. Oven roasted, skinless, tender, and juicy. Delicious.
Spicy chicken bites will make you jump. They make your mouth sing. It's a brand new chicken.
Only $1.99 a serving.
Check them out.
Now at your KFC.
Spicy chicken bites.
For a limited time only.
Jump.